We got Brother Air all the way from Cincinnati, Ohio. I'm going to be honest. I don't even remember how I met you. Maybe through Irwin's. Was it through Irwin Stuckey? We played like one time.
We met at the Urban Artifacts
Oh my God, that's right.
in the bathroom. In the bathroom, and
I remember.
I was checking you out playing, and you went in the bathroom, and I came in the bathroom after you. I said, okay, so we standing there, and I'm like, hey man, because you that night you were like the only cat that really touched me as far as okay, because I'm always looking for like the younger cats who's trying to at least deal with the music, and you was like saying something. I was like, okay, and my aim, this is kind of funny. My aim was to kind of get to you before the Cincinnati Cats fucked you up, you know.
I think you did get to me too.
And that's not a jab at the Cincinnati Cats, right?
Yeah, I mean it was that kind of thing, man. I was like, okay, I'm gonna talk to this cat because I hear what he's trying to do, and he could get lost in this whole conservatory thing, and it was, it's like at least, if you do that, at least have some kind of like it was like my son had done an interview. We had done the Breath Air and Ensemble had played at some festival out of town, and some radio station wanted to interview us. So he came and asked my son the first question. He said, "Okay, so what do you want to be when you grow up?" And my son looked at me and said, I mean, he had this weird look on his face, like, "Well, I'm already something." So it's that kind of thinking that we have to avoid, and to become artists, because I think like the artist community supposedly supposed to be the last vestige of honesty.
Are you tired of the government trying to calcify your pineal gland and turn you into nothing more than a working zombie? Look no further, because the Houston Ensemble has now been sponsored by the amazing Epic Water Filters. Tell us what they do, Armin.
Epic Water Filter is the only true filtration system you need. All these other filtration systems skip out on so many terrible chemicals and minerals that are still in your water and that you should not be drinking.
Fluoride, chromium, lead, all these other things that you do not want in your water. We've got water bottles with filters on them. We've got home installation filters. We've even got pitchers. Right now you can get 20% off any of these items on epicwaterfilters.com if you use our discount code Houston Ensemble, all lowercase, one word.
That's Houston Ensemble, lowercase, one word, for 20% off your Epic Water Filter.
Whoa.
And it's not. It has not. We have not lived up to that. We've been shucking and jiving, and a lot of it's almost like the artist community has become like the herd.
Yeah.
And so that was why I started busting and street performing, because I was like, man, I have to do something that ensures me a chance to play what I think it is. You dig? And so I always mess with my son. I say, well, the whole aim is to play something that you've never played before.
Yeah.
Like to literally go out and play something that you've never played before. And I encourage him to be pitchy. I said, man, well, you got an instrument. I said, because even if you're playing sharps or flats, that's a sound too. You know what I mean? It could be a truce type of sound on other people's ears, but somebody like Train could hear sharps and flats. You know, I mean, you know what I mean? And I'm not saying, you know, I'm just saying this is about sound. It's not about this straight ahead thing that we, you know, as jazz musicians, we study this music and we get into a thing where we almost phone it in when we go and do a gig.
Yeah, I know what you mean.